Brutal wake-up call. You're not as smart as you think. Neither am I. Most people will forget this in 5 minutes. But not you, right? But in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to show you how to outthink 90% of people. No genius required. This isn't self-help fluff. It's a mental upgrade. Because right now, your brain is working against you. Not because you're lazy, but because you're trapped. And that trap has a name: cognitive bias. The invisible trap bias controls what you buy, who you trust, even how you judge others. And here's the harsh truth. Most people don't make decisions. They just react. They run on autopilot, falling for invisible thinking traps. There are over 180 of them. Ever argued with someone who refused to listen? That's bias. Worse, you do it too. So do I. Because our brains were built for survival, not truth. Let me prove it. You hear about a plane crash. Suddenly flying feels dangerous. That's the availability heuristic. Your brain mistakes memorable for likely, but you're far more likely to die slipping in the shower. Do you panic before every shower? Exactly. Bias feels like truth, but it's not. And if you don't learn to question your thoughts, you'll stay average forever. The secret weapon: second-order thinking. So how do you break free? Start with one habit: second-order thinking. Most people ask, what happens now? Smart people ask, what happens next? You skip the gym today. Feels small. But tomorrow it's easier to skip. Soon it's 2 weeks. Now you've lost momentum and self-respect. Smart thinkers play the tape forward. They don't just react. They analyze, strategize, predict. They think with clarity when everyone else panics. Train your brain to think. Here's the truth. Your brain hates effort. Thinking burns energy. That's why you scroll instead of solving real problems. But like muscles, your brain strengthens with challenge. So next time you make a decision, pause. Ask, what if I'm wrong? What's the opposite of what I believe? Am I thinking or just reacting? This is mental discipline. Rare, powerful, uncomfortable. But it rewires your mind fast. Most people live in echo chambers. They scroll, consume, and conform. But if you train yourself to stop and think, you'll start noticing what others miss. And that's your edge. Not talent, not IQ, just the courage to think deeper than the crowd. So ask yourself right now, will you keep scrolling, or will you start thinking differently? Your move. Most people will forget this in 5 minutes. But not you, right? Prove it. Comment, think different if you're committed to mastering your mind. And don't forget to subscribe, because this is just the beginning.